welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the Wave 5? 4? I'm not really sure. I think it's Wave 5. Battle Masters from Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy. You have Decepticon Singe and Autobot Rung. So very excited to pick these up. Singe is the other target master for Spinister, so we'll definitely take a look at that. And I'm not too familiar with Rung, but I've heard from other friends that he is apparently a big deal in the IDW comics that I never read. So people are very excited to finally get a figure for him. So huzzah. And I'm just happy to get more Battle Masters. Plus this guy's orange. You don't see a lot of orange Transformers, so I'm totally down. Taking a look at the back of the packaging. You know, they're both Target Masters. Pretty simple there. Really nice artwork here on the front of the card, so happy for that. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here they are out of the packaging. We'll start first with Singe. He's pretty basic. He's got like one major color scheme, and that is the gunmetal gray. Got a little bit of silver, a little bit of black here. The face is kind of nicely painted. I'm trying to figure out the eyes. Like, they're so tiny and intricate, but is it like individual shades broken up by the nose? Is that what's going on with him? I think that's what's going on. Either way, the face is nicely painted. And I like the overall color scheme, even if it is very similar dark colors. I still think he looks pretty cool. Ball joint in the shoulders, ball joint in the hip. That's pretty much it for articulation. Next up, we'll take a look at Rung. I like this guy a lot. I love the bright orange. The face is very nicely detailed. Those nice blue eyes with the kind of tannish face and chest. A nice little pop of blue there in the chest as well. Like I said, I think this guy's from the IDW comics, but I've never read those. So I've read some, but not any with Rung in them because I'm not familiar with the character at all. But I love the design and I love the color scheme. I'm not wild about this giant thing hanging on his back. But it is what it is. He's also got ball joint in the shoulder and then ball joint in the hip. And that is pretty much it. So transformation, pretty much what you would expect for these guys. Swing this up, covers the head. You can see these little tab spots right here, and he's got a tab on the back of the forearm, so you just rotate these up, and then you just peg the legs together. And so he's just one super long blaster here, and then he comes with these. I really like these effect pieces. These are really neat, and these just peg into the end here. Just like that. So there you go. He is fully transformed. Over here with Singe. One thing I forgot to show, you can actually take this off and he can actually have it peg into the side of his arm. Very similar to the Pretenders from Power of the Primes, how all their like back weapons could come off and be used by them in robot mode, which is kind of neat. I appreciate that. So we'll go ahead and pop this back on here. And then you just flip this up. Peg the two legs together right there. The crotch plate is going to bend forward like 90 degrees. And then these two tabs will peg in right here and here. So just bring that down and peg that into place. Do I not have this? I might not have this bent all the way. Hold on. I'm breaking stuff. There we go. Now we can bring this up and peg that into place. And then you have the tabs on the inside of the forearms, which will peg into the slots here on their hips. And then that will peg in like that. And there you go. And he comes with these cool little green attachments, which I think the green goes really well with the gunmetal gray. That looks really sharp in my opinion. So here are your two Target Master blasters. Master Blaster, I remember that game. Anyway, let's go ahead. We'll bring in some robots to hold these guys. So here is Spinister, now decked out with both of his Target Master partners. So I appreciate that. We've been able to give him both of his. Now technically they should be Target Master Juniors, but we do have both of his partners in this line, so he is now complete. And then just for argument's sake, here is crosshairs with Rung. Now you can see because of how long this back piece is, he really can't bend at the elbow, which is kind of a bummer unless you do like an off to the side thing or something like that. He's just, I don't know, that back piece is a little bit too long. I guess that doesn't look too ridiculous. Just have to angle it a little bit. I like the look of it. I love the color scheme. I just wish this was about like half as long. I don't really need it to be this long, but overall, very cool. Very happy to add both these guys to the collection. I really like both of these guys, I have to say. I was trying to figure out which one is my favorite, and I can't decide. I really can't. I kind of think maybe Rung wins out by just a smidge. And again, it's mostly just because I really love the bright colors. I love the head sculpt and design. I'm not wild about this giant thing on the back, but you don't get a lot of orange Transformers, I feel like. So I'm just kind of excited about his color scheme and his design. Both of their effect pieces, the color schemes work perfectly with their overall color scheme, so I'm really happy about both of them. And Singe is pretty cool, I have to say. He's definitely a little monotone because the black is so close to the gunmetal gray, but still looks great. I definitely appreciate how you can take the back piece off and use it as a weapon for him. I think that's something that was really cool with the Pretenders in Power of the Prime, so I'm kind of glad they're working that back in. So I definitely like that, and I really appreciate the fact that now we have both of Sinister's Target Masters to kind of complete him. So I definitely recommend picking up both of these guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you, so please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.